Would you want your children to experience life amongst peers their age, where they develop the social skills they need, or would you want them in seclusion, not experiencing the many different skills they need? These are some questions you should ask yourself before making the decision of public school or private school. In my opinion, I believe that it is better for a child to attend public school because in doing so they encounter diversity, have better test scores, and it is completely free. Public schools have shown many reasons why they are better to attend than private schools. As a public school educator, I have worked with students who have attended both public and private schools, and I can tell a difference. I can see the differences in their cognitive development, peer interactions, and some situation adjustments. Children who attend private school rarely receive a chance to encounter diversity. For example, most children at private school rarely witness situations such as poverty, like children who attend public schools will. I'm not stating that everyone who attends private school is rich and everyone who attends public school is poor. The fact is that it is highly unlikely that a private school child will witness children who are not like them as much as a child in public school will. Most private schools cost money. There aren't many lower class children in private school for this reason alone. Most families in the low class status cannot afford to send their child to private school. Public school is free. It doesn't cost anything for their child to receive a quality education. It doesn't matter what class a family falls in. By attending public school, they will receive a free education. In a private school, most children are the same. They do not get the chance to experience the diversity of other cultures and their way of living like a child who attends public school. This is because most private school children are from middle and upper class families. So they think that all schools and families are like them, never getting to see that there are different schools and children. Children who attend private schools dress in uniforms. If they only see students every day who dress exactly like them, they won't know that not every school or child dresses the same way they do. This is why diversity is so important. Not only do students get introduced to diversity, but they also have better test scores. According to an article written by author Julie Mack, students who attend public schools score better on tests than students who attend private schools. In the written article, Mack stated that although it looked like private schools scored higher than public schools on paper, it is simply untrue. The reality is private schools' test scores are created to be easier than those of public schools. She also stated student demographic and student class status played a major part of the scores. If public schools' standardized tests were created to fit its students, then of course their scores would be much higher. Instead, these tests are created for the actual academic levels of students, not a status. This is why so many people think it's better for their child to attend private schools. They are presented incorrect, untrue information. In addition to experiencing diversity and better scores, public school is completely free. Public school is completely free. A child who attends a private school has to pay tuition and other costly fees. No matter what class a family is considered to be in, I think anyone would appreciate a chance for free education. Public school also provides free transportation. Free transportation is also provided with the free education from public schools. Neither of these are an option at private schools. Sure, sometimes you may hear of a bad story too about public schools, but the experience is still better than that of a private school. Public schools are judged all the time. Parents hear some of these stories, then they either enroll their child in private school from the start of their school career or transition them out of public and then later enroll them in private schools. A question we all need to ask ourselves is, how can we improve the situations that we hear about public schools if we run away from the problem instead of helping find a solution? A child will gain so much more by attending public school. Even if they encounter some mishaps, it will still be a better experience than that of a private school. And so, it is my belief that public schools are better than private schools because of their diversity experience, student test scores, and it's absolutely free. I think all families should experience public schools because it will help them in a lot of ways in the future. Children need to experience different situations in order to recognize and become familiar with the way the world really is. We cannot keep them in a shell and give them false hope. It is our job as parents to protect them, but it's also our job to teach them and show them the true, real ways of life. For more information about these articles, you can visit www.mlive.com or www.bostonglobe.com. Thank you.
Yay!